Hey y'all, it's Shelly and I am Scrappy Longstocking. Today, I finally got my Stories by the Month kit. So that means I can open up my goodies and plan for February 2026. So the first thing that I have to do, let's see, what is this? Okay, so this is January. The first thing I have to do is figure out where I'm at, where February pages begin. Okay, so I decided not to do the left-hand side, to only print the future ones of these on one side instead of double-sided. So that helps me. I can take them out of my book, and then I need to figure out where the front of the album is in the first place. And then I will need to figure out, all right, so we got January. Okay, so I think this is, okay, so my thing is, okay, so week 5. So I'm going to write week 5 total, and then this will be week 6. And then, so I have this planned vertical. Where's my erasable pen? Here's my erasable pen. Okay, let me pull this off so that, let's see. Not enough table space for all of the things. So that means this is 1. I think that's right. What am I? I just broke the rules and leaned back in my chair instead of getting up. All right, let's see. Yeah, so it does start. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we go 1. I think that's basically off. Okay, so let's move this over a little bit. And then is it, okay, let's divide it in half. And then it's got this, whoops, oh, I did that wrong too. It's the opposite. And I'm wondering, I mean, I guess it's fine. I'm wondering if I should swap this page and this page. Oh, I did that wrong. That goes down the middle. My brain, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it, and my brain stopped working. All right, that was cheesy. So I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out, but I did figure out a solution for my pages here. These pages, which are, oh, I didn't look at that. So this is, all right. So what I figured out is that I can, since I bought the digital kit, I can take a 4x6 horizontal card and shrink it down to a 3x3, and then it'll fit in this page protector in the 4x6 vertical pocket, and then I don't have to worry about what's going to go where. So my months, I want to start off with the February card, which means I'll have to put the February card on the right hand side if I do the Cocoa Daisey Kit first. But if I want it on the left, I can do the Cocoa Daisey Kit in the second part of the week, or the second part of the month. So I wonder if I should do that, which would mean that I'll have 2 weeks in a row for that. All right, so this is, there we go. I'm going to do Allie Edwards first. And I've got, I don't think I have much of last year's kit. I did buy the digital storyteller kit. I think I probably should have not talked through that and muted myself instead. Okay, more of this, less of this. Around the House, February Live. Okay, I want to keep these. I love this black and white floral. So I swapped to the Storyteller kit digitally only instead of having the physical kit. Okay, so I swapped to the Storyteller kit in digital only instead of having the physical and the digital kit because there was too much money. I was spending too much money on both kits. I did want the class. I did like the kit that was just released in January. And I decided that I wanted to use it. So I decided just to get only the digital kit, which means I can size it down to use in an 8x8 album. I can reprint, I can print individual pieces to use in this, and I can have it to tell stories. So I know I want this 4x6 card for this week, and I will need to reprint it as 3x4. And I'm just going to know because I've already done that. Let's see. Always remember. I think this would be really cute to just have on a page with all like this if I wasn't using pockets, because it says always remember and it's off. So to put photos here and photos here, that might be fun. That might be a fun idea. Always remember. I like that. Always remember stories. You guys, I don't think I watched the video. I don't think I watched the release video for this. I watched the Storyteller release video. I have no idea what's in this package. All right, let's see. I like these cards. I like them so much. These would go really well vertically. Okay, so these will go vertically. Always remember stories. Always remember. That would look nice too. I do like that. All right, these are kind of iffy. I kind of feel like they go together and they should be horizontal instead of vertical. I like this black and white. I think these will go with the Storyteller kit. Love that. This would be great as I wonder if I could swap it to a 3x4 this way. The one horizontal. And this is a typewriter font. Oh man, I wonder if I have a stamp or if I have. If I have a stamp or if I have, my brain is breaking. Digital typewriter font to make it 1 through 7. I wonder, I bet she's got a digital stamp on her website I could get. All right, finding beauty where I can in this season. All right, so I am going to the ballet. Well, that's not this week. That's not this 2 weeks. This is what I'm up to this month. And since these are here this way, I wonder if I should reprint this in a 4x6 on this side so that it'll go across. All right, so I like these hearts. Oh, when I'm into this month. Weather report, I love that. I'm always taking screenshots of the weather, and these should go in here too. And I feel like I want to recolor that to one of these. So, okay, so I know I want to use those. I like that. Sometimes reality is too complex. Story, give it form. I like it. Okay, we are important. Okay, so this will be the title card for here. These I can reprint. Okay. All right, so these 2 pages, I know I want to pull these over. More of this, less of this. I kind of feel like I want to use those 2. And, you know, if I was doing a 4x6 card with ephemera, this would be great to use for ephemera. Maybe I can just grab something from the week instead of the month. Okay, pieces of the stories. AM, PM. I feel like this needs to be with week in the life. So maybe I will put that over there. 1, 2, 3. Remember, I'm going to add that to there. I feel like these hearts aren't the same as these hearts, although they're the same shape. So, yeah, but I'm kind of, all right, I'm fine with, I like the typewriter fonts around the house. I like, okay, so the chipboard pieces really are harder for me to use. I think I am more likely to use them in a story album or a spot where I could put a 2x2 pockets, like a smaller album where it has 2x2 pockets. Is this the same shape? I do believe that is the same shape, Martha. Same shape. All right, stop being weird. These are cool. They're 3x4. Okay. These I love them. Little stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would be great to just tell a story of what I'm loving. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Here for the details. Here for the details. Okay. Stuff I'm making. That's a great prompt. Man, oh man, around this house. Sitting around the house. Watching the lights trace shadows on the wall. All right, I should probably stop. Here for the details. Tired of this. Around the house stuff I'm making in this season. And then I've got 1 through 5 tiny tags. I wonder what I could do with these tiny tags. I kind of want to put them on a 3x4 and then just add a tiny little bit of information on them. Let's see, there's the 2 line. They're almost 2 inches, not quite 2 inches. And this is not quite 2 inches also. I do like these. And I'm glad I have the digital kit. Okie doke. Okie doke. All right. I want to do so with this, I'm thinking not in this album, but I definitely want to do something. I feel like I need an odd number or an even number of them instead of an odd number. Like I need one more for down here so I could reprint it, but I'm not going to get this cutesy little wavy line. And I guess that's just going to have to be okay. Maybe if I put them, here's what I'll do, is I will print out one and then I will back these on a piece of white cardstock. So that when I put them all in the pockets, they'll all have that white cardstock behind them. And then while it'll be clear that one of these is not like the others, but then I might as well just print out 3 more of them, or I can just print out the 3 different ones, or Dingleberry, just use some photos. Oh my goodness. Okay, so use some photos, fill them in, do front and back. This would be a really great way to use a 2x2 page protector, or just put them on a, so have a 2x4 photo on 8 by, so it would still be 4 long, but you could do, I could do like a 2x4 photo. So one, oh, okay, so it's just, so put a 2x4 photo here, a 2x4 photo there, and 2x4 photo there, and can still do, or various sizes. But that I like. So I'm going to put these separate and write that idea down. Let's see. Kits. Ideas. So this is odd for me that it's, let's see. Maybe I should just do it this way. Oh. Yes, now I've got it. Okay. Here's my idea. So this will be a photo. And then there will be journaling and the 2x2 squares. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll probably have one left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So there'll be one left over, and I'll just figure that out. It'll be fine. Yeah, this is a great idea. I like this. So I'm going to set that aside. Let's see. And then alrighty, so that's the first story planned for, I wonder, so that will fit on there, or the details. I like that too. So I'm going to stick one of those in there as well. Or I could use around the house. I don't know as if this one will fit. No, it won't fit. Okay, so it's just this. So I think I'm still going to put this in with this, in my plastic bin with this stuff, but I will know that it goes in my story album instead of my Project Life album. Or I could just put the story in my Project Life album because I will have room. I think I'll have room. There's only 26 page protectors in there. My goal is to have one album. So I don't know. These would totally go on a 4x6 to recreate this, like this, or it would totally go in a pocket by itself, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to plan these with this, just because this is here with the vertical, so that would look cool if it were just in a pocket by itself, or with whatever behind it. Okie doke. I like that. Look at me go. Okay. So for left page, we're going to go with this in a 3x4 size. And I can do 1 and 2. And then, so February. And then I can do 4x6 and 4x6. And then I wanted to resize this to 3x4, or I could put it down here, but I think I wanted it here. That's where I immediately thought of it. So those two get resized. I'll still put them with this stuff, and then this one can go on the left side, or the right side. So Feb. Okay, I don't know if I want a hole. That's kind of cool. If I want to cut this in half to a 3x4. That's kind of cool too. I like that. Chipboard. Using some chipboard. Yep. More of this, less of this. Okay. I kind of like that. More of this, less of this. Also like those. What I'm into this month. Weather report. What I'm into. This is weird that it says what I'm up to, what I'm into. Unless it's thinking, okay, let me think about this. So what I'm up to is things I'm doing. And what I'm into is other things I'm doing. What are my favorite things? There we go. That's a story. And then the weather report. So, let's see. Weather report with, okay, weather. I guess I could do these in 3x4, but the edges are cut off and I don't particularly love that. Okay. Weather report, I can just put a screenshot on here. So that, I wish it said week, and maybe I'll see if I can try to change it. And it may just be a function of adding a box on top in Canva and then choosing a nice typewriter font, and then retyping that, and then I'd still have the little star. All right. Whoops, I did that backwards. Okay, so there. All right, and then I'm thinking at least one of them. So one of them might be what I'm up to this week. And then the weather report and a 3x4 in the middle. And then there's still 4 whole spots for photos. So I think that's enough. And then if I wanted to do this, more of this, less of this, I could put it on a 4x6, more of this, less of this. And then I could add a photo and then a sticker overlay or something like that. So that works too. All right. All right. And then I'm going to put these in there in case I need more journaling cards. And then these, I like the idea of having them just sitting in a pocket out. I do like that. I also like the idea of having a color background card behind them. I do like that. I do like that. So I could print out just some 4x6 cards with colors from the kit. I can see if I have papers in my stash. I could print out some of this paper because we get, when you buy the digital kit, you get the packaging paper as well. All right, moving along. Got it all done. Okay, so I'm going to put this as week 1 here. Put these in as extra. This is definitely week 2. And so this same shape will go across the 2 pages. So I do like that as well. So week 1, week 2, and let's see if we can use it, and embellishments. And then let's put this in there as well. Oh, look at that. I just saw that. Okay, so these are 1 through 5. And this is 1 through 5 as well. So I could potentially put one of these on each one of the photos that I choose to use. Alrighty. Let's see what else. Okay, I'm going to put these back. Alrighty, so set 1 down. That was fast. Was it fast? I think it was fast. It was fast. It was half an hour. That makes me happy. There we go. Now that means I need to print some of these out, and I think I need to put a blog post together so that I can share that with you. Let's see, where'd my Post-it notes go? All right, I made a note for myself. All right, here we go. I'm excited. Okay, so this goes in my February bucket. February bucket. I did open them and look around. I did do that. But I did no planning. I did no planning without you. All right, and this is called the Scrapbooking Kit, and with a pocket card add-on. And then I also buy a second set of the pocket cards so that I can have 2 of them. All right, let's open these. Well, I have to open both of them. Okay, so there's washi tape, which I think I should make an effort to try to use. I should do that. I should. And now that I'm thinking of it, maybe one of my ending pages, the back page, can be a swatch of washi tape from Cocoa Daisy. All right. So I did have this idea while flipping through that the February card is very, very plain. It is so plain. And I thought it would be a good idea to use these. See like how plain it is? To use these rub-ons around the February, or like the pins. See how like this has both some splatter and the pins? I think, what if, I don't want to do that, but I'm thinking like, I want to put this on here because it just makes the most sense. It just makes the most sense. It's so plain. But I know for a fact, let's just pull this out. So I have 2 of these. So, and I know I want to use this here. So I'm going to put February there. It will go there. Okay, I'm not going to open that. Let's go. And then I know I have this card as well. And I don't remember what I did for January. So it looks like I used both the February and the small one and the large one of, so I put the January here. And then the small one on the other page. So, let's see. Sunday start would go here. Well, that's not going to work for me this month. Huh. I could put it in. I could just not use it, which I don't want to do. But it's fine. I could next year put stickers over the numbers on that one. You can't do that with this one. So definitely what I'll do is I can put them both in and see. Oh, apparently I only opened 1 pack of cards. Okay. Well, I guess you only need to see it once. All right. Let's see. There's the other side. So, let's see. Hopefully I got this right. All right. I do. There's the February card, but I don't need both of them. So clearly I'll use one. Let's see. Okay. Those aren't an absolute yes. There's a horizontal one. I know I want that. I like that. Leave your mark. Oh, okay. So here's a card with that same little thing on there. To create is not to perfect, but to gift life a story it never expected. All right. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with your positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Okay. And then I like this colors. Document the doodles. Trust the process. Paint. There's beauty in the mess. Kind of iffy about this card, but it really goes well with that one. Fueled by scribbles and a hot mug of happy. I like this one. There's beauty in the mess. Collecting moments. An ink blot February's for livers and pins. There's the hearts. You know, so either on Saturday the 21st or Sunday the 22nd, I'm going to the ballet for Cinderella. Cinderella is one of my favorite stories. I like it in all of its forms. And the 22nd is my wedding anniversary. And I'm not going to be sad. I'm not going to, but I might think about it. I didn't remember it at all in 2025. Sometimes the most beautiful creations happen by accident. February highlights 2026. I want to use that. February checklist is repeated. Up for review. But anyway, so I'm not really trying to look at, oh, let's talk about love a whole lot. Because I'm not dating. I'm not really thinking about love, all that stuff. One page at a time. I like this for... I don't like that. So this would only work well as a vertical card. I like that. Take out. I might get takeout. I don't know. I don't usually get takeout. I usually go out to eat. This one's kind of iffy, but I like the idea of cutting it diagonally. Current favorites. That's something fun. Notes. I'm a note, I'm a note, I'm a note. Show up. I like that that's sideways too. This one could also be used sideways. What else that I forgot to look. This one would go well sideways. This one would go well sideways, but that paper wouldn't look right that way. This one would be fine, cut down to a 3x3. And that one might be okay sideways. Let's see. This one would do well sideways. That might be fun to cut it on a diagonal and then put it on the edges of a 4x6 at the top and bottom of a page. Let's see. Alrighty. That is diagonal, but I don't like the idea of it sideways. That would go sideways. That would not go sideways. All right. Let's see. I do love this paper. I like that there are so many of these pieces of paper in the kits. And what I'm considering is using them in like creating some version. I don't like, it's only a half-formed idea of like a notebook of some sort, or just to well, this one lends itself to being cut in half and having this side down and this side down. So 2 4x6s from that. This would be a good journal card. This would be a cute little card for something as well. But I have this half-formed idea to use these somehow and create a travel notebook, but they're definitely not wide enough. But it would be wide enough to, I think they're 6 inches wide. Yeah, but it definitely would be wide enough to fold over a 1/2 inch edge and then use that so that the next page on the other side would be able to adhere to it. And it would make a thick spine. I don't know. It was just a thought. It's only a half-formed idea. I don't think I want to pull any of these out. I might want to use this as a card because it would also go well. Would it go well that way? No, I don't think that would. This would go fine that way. I love this paper. I love this paper so much. I love this paper. All of it. I love this paper too. Both of these. I'm glad we get both the front and the back of them, especially since I can't buy the digital kit. All right. I don't intend on using any of these. And okay, so let's look at this. What shall I do with my 4x6 cards and my 3x4? I'm going to swatch that. I like the idea of that. So this one up here on the left. And then this one down here. This would go well down there. Also good as vertical. That one that's kind of the, yeah, that one's fine. I was wrong. I was wrong about this because this is the same image, smaller. This is this image, smaller. And, oh, I see why it goes. So, no. If it were this way. Oh, that's why, because it's vertical. All right, well, now I don't like that. Okay, so February favorites. That one up there. February checklist. So in my first page, I use this as literally a checklist of things that I want to try and get done in January. So I think I'm going to use this again for a checklist of things that I want to try and get done in February. So I did it in January. I want to try and do it in February. I am not exactly sure if I said that right the first time. So I put this together because it's hot drinks and hot mug of happy. Or maybe this one belongs over on that side and this one belongs on this side. Okay. This one needs to go elsewhere. These are usable on the back side. February checklist. I don't need two of those. Oh, I wanted this down here because those two colors go well together. February highlights 2026. Okay. Well, I definitely don't need two of those. I do like that there is beauty in the mess sometimes, the most beautiful. Okay, and then that, I like that way. I don't like that vertically. Don't like it vertically. Okay. I'm going to put it in here anyway, just in case. Just in case. All right, so I'm going to put the calendar first. That's there. And then February checklist, favorites. It doesn't have to go here. And then collecting moments. And then a journaling spot. That's a maybe. I'm going to put that in there, but it's a maybe. And then there's beauty in the mess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots for photos. So that works. So I can put 2 journaling cards together here. So fave and checklist. All right. And then I can put it over here. Can do journaling and then filler. And then then I could choose to use or not to use. That is the question. The rest of these cards. So this is the first one. And then page 2. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So one option is to cut it down to a 3x3, and then, because it'll be about here. Well, you guys probably can't see that. This is a 3x3 size. So if I cut off the top, let's do it this way. So if I cut off approximately the top here, then I could put it in a pocket and then put something colorful behind it, some pattern card from the kit. And it fits in there sideways. So that's an option. And then that would put this one at the top. And then I can teeny tiny write the things that I do. I do like the idea of teeny tiny writing on that. So that's an idea as well. So I could put it here. Let's just put that on there. Let's commit. And I can change my mind if I want to. All right, and then the calendar card down there. So that's up there with all these horizontal cards. This is down here with all my vertical cards. Okay, so I have this guy here. And I could do the same thing with that and make it a 3x3. Show up. Okay, this needs to move up. Move this up, move that up. So I can put this on this other side. And there's 4 layers technically, I guess. And then morning coffee. I need a photo of my morning coffee. Dope. And this is a good journaling card. So Monday through Friday. That's the back of my February checklist. That means both of my checklists are gone if I use it. Yep. Maybe this one instead of the yellow. And then put a filler card there, and that will leave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's enough spots, and I'll put these in here anyway in case I don't have. I was getting ready to say in case I don't have enough photos, but we all know that's a big fat lie because all of mine are photos heavy. Okay, so we got the cards picked. Is there anything else? I like the sticker book. I like that these are prompts. And then the alphas. It's just the alpha stickers. Okay. I don't think I want to take those out. I do like this favorite stamp. I like this splotch stamp. That might go good. I think I can give it a try and see how my ink will dry on there. Because actually I have a bunch of these splotch stamps. So I could just splotch it. But I also want to use some of the rub-ons. I can use all of the rub-ons. Who knows? I don't know. I will choose. So February. Okie doke. So that's what I got. Got my plans. Highlights of the month, a highlight reel. Don't we all love a good highlight reel? Okay, and that needs to go elsewhere. So I got 2 4x6 cards. That needs to go elsewhere. So I got a 4x6 card, and then I got the smaller 3x4 calendar card in here. All right. And then I'll have to figure out something with this one too, because in each of the packs there's this, and maybe I wonder if I should document the supplies with that or something. But I'm definitely going to use this and do like a 4x6 card maybe with the swatches of it. Like I did. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can fit 12 on one page. 3x4 cards. I can fit 12 3x4 cards on one page. And so I anticipate only having the back page. So if I use this to do a 3x4 card, one for each month, and maybe say like highlights, or I could do gratitudes again, or achievements. I don't know, maybe I'll have to think about it. So books read, movies watched, projects finished, I don't know. All right, so I need to put this away. I definitely want to use some of the rub-ons this month for February. Well, friends, it looks like I'm to the end of my planning session. I got both of my kits planned. So the Cocoa Daisey Kit is planned. This one is less planned. Not as many notes because I don't have a digital kit to resize and move around. I do know right now that I'm going to the ballet. I forgot to order the tickets after work today, but I am definitely going to buy them. And then this one has a bunch of resized pieces, and I think, yeah, and then some changes just because I have the digital kits of these. Definitely going to use the checklist as, how do I use it? Yeah, it says, yeah, I used it like a literal checklist. Oh, and then I forgot to see, I think the February's go with this kit again. So I can use these February cards and the reprints with the Cocoa Daisey Kit. I surely durly can. Surely durly. Look at that. Hot diggity dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Okay, let me make a note of that to reprint some of those as well. Ew. Okay. So, February cards. There we go. So carry the colors over. And maybe I want to reprint February cards. There we go. And then I will swatch these. I will have to make a decision on what to swatch. And I have these, and so now I know they'll go with all of those. I have the stamp here. And then I think I got my one little word journal today. I'll have to think about how to use this. For sure, I'll have to think about how to use that. So, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you got some good ideas. Go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button if you would like the algorithm to know you want to see more. And I will see you all around the internet. Bye, friends.